get still with Tanzanite on the brain, we're just gonna move in for a flash into the tiger's eye, a yard of tiger's eye. With the clasp, sometimes when we get into the 36 inches, you know, you might be wondering, is there a clasp? There is. We have a pair of earrings to go with. We also have some amber coming up. We have bracelets coming up. Look at the golden glow of that tiger's eye. That, like, it's textbook. That's what we expect when we think of tiger's eye, isn't it?
And you know, what's unique about this design and very unusual is, number one, 36 inches, the most functional long necklace that we, you know, our viewers have told they love the 3 feet, right? The length. It makes it, you know, so when you buy a 36-inch necklace from us, especially since we put the sterling silver hook and eye finding on it, you're really not just buying one necklace. You're getting, let your imagination go wild. I know right now, just off the top of my head, I can make 12 different looks.
Right.
Just right now.
Just from there.
12 different looks just out of that one design, that one purchase. What makes this so unique and so different, and this is something that I combined, I've got golden, okay, the golden, tiger's eye comes in 4 basic colors. It comes in the golden color, which is, that you're seeing here, the dark, kind of the dark gold, okay, which is the most predominant that you find. And I've taken that and I've had those hand faceted, those beads.
Oh, there you go.
And they're chatoyant.
Right.
Okay, they're chatoyant. Chatoyancy is a property that tiger's eye has. It's like cat's eye. It gleams. It's because it's got crystals growing within it. You know, like charoite. There's a few other gemstones and minerals that actually have that property also. Okay, then I combined it with blonde tiger's eye. Now this is virtually fairly new to the market.
Really?
It really didn't start popping up till about 5 years ago. They're now finding it. Before they never found it. So it comes in, okay, so it comes in the golden, which you see the gold there.
That's the darker color.
Okay, the gold. It comes in red, it comes in blue, and then now it comes in blonde.
Whoa.
So I combined the gold and the blonde together, and I faceted the gold to kind of even, I gave a natural material that actually has Mother Nature's natural bling. I combined it with bling that we manufactured.
Yeah, right, with the
so you got a double bling going on there. The double bling. Don't they complement each other?
Yes.
They're just so well.
I love the design and the
so
combo.
soft.
Yes. And there's a lot in that blonde, Jay. I see a lot of that milk and honey effect where it's like right down the middle. You've got that chatoyancy. Sometimes it's random, but that is just like you'll see each one of those beads.
Do you see it like the cat's eye effect, right? Like it's almost like glow in the dark.
Right.
And then if you fasten it, it even makes it even more blingy.
Whoa. Okay. There's 600 left. I know if you're on hold, it's, you know, kind of a little stressful because you want to get it. So we're going to ask you to use automatic ordering. If you're new to HSN, then maybe you are name, address, method of payment with one of our excellent representatives, or go to hsn.com. Name, address, method of payment, boom, put it in your shopping cart, and then you'll have buy more and save. That's for any method. And you'll be getting this within, you know, well, just a flash. It'll be right to you. 30-day satisfaction guarantee. Only here at HSN is Jay, and only here today do we have this at $79. And this event is ending. So if you're interested, if you're intrigued, you're trying to figure out, okay, what in the world is happening? I hear there's amber coming up, but I've got to get the tiger's eye first. I don't blame you, but be sure to check out of your shopping cart as soon as you have your order placed, so you can really make sure you're getting yours. That's always important. That is 36 inches with the sterling silver. In the back, so you can, you know, you can do the double, you can do long and short, you can do all of that, and you're going to be able to do that at just about $16 a month. And buy more and save, so you're saving on the shipping. Jay, are you bringing in more tiger's eye for 2017?
Well, we do tiger's eye, and you know, we've even got a little bit more in this event. You know, tiger's eye is it's something that brings joy to my heart. It also brings back every time I do anything in tiger's eye. And I've told this story before, so if I'm boring everybody to death, I don't mean to. But I will tell you how I got introduced to this. Comes out of my source, my contact for tiger's eye is in Namibia. Which you ought to put on your bucket list. A very unusual country. But Namibia, I used to go to Namibia when I was in my 20s. And I first started getting the industry and everything. I wasn't on TV then, but when I used to go, we'd found out at that time you didn't see tiger's eye hardly anywhere, right? It was like really, really rare. But we used to go to Namibia and we would try to buy the rough. Well, at that time, you were not allowed to export the rough material out of Namibia. It had to be in a finished product, just like rhodochrosite, like they've killed that business, right?
Yeah.
So what we used to do is we used to go get the biggest chunks of tiger's eye that we could find, and we had a friend there, we'd leave them with them, and we'd make giant bookends, ashtrays, or we would go to the market where they had carved them into elephants and giraffes and stuff like that. And you have to understand, these are like local craftsmen and stuff, so they're not, you know, like they've taken this beautiful piece of tiger's eye, I mean, just absolutely gorgeous piece, and they made it into an elephant, or they made it into a giraffe, or, you know, some kind of figurine, right? Or they carved it into like a bowl or something. Well, we used to go and buy those, and we used to fill up as much as we could, put into like a small container, or put a container together, and then we would ship it back. And people used to come into our shop and they go, "What are you doing?" And you'd be sitting there cutting up an elephant or cutting up like an ashtray, just so you could cut it into cabs. We didn't cut beans back then. I mean, it was you know, it was only reserved for cabochons, right? And so now we're able to get it out in the rough form. You can cut beads, so you get, and it's become more of an industry standard. But it's just funny because, you know, I am older now, a lot older than I was then. But it really, if you look at it as a snapshot of time, it hasn't been that long ago, right?
True.
That I was doing that. I mean, you know, so. You know, the industry's come a long way. And like I said, what's really unique and really different, the blonde tiger's eye has just started popping up. This is a perfect shot, okay? Now, this is what the rough looks like. I don't know, okay? And that's in Tucson. And that's how you buy this, okay? Like, okay, I didn't buy it there. I go direct, right?
Yeah, but it's so interesting to look at.
These are vendors that they make a living selling the rough material. I actually buy from the same people that they buy from, okay? But you see how we're squirting it with water?
Yeah, it just spritzes the water on so you can see what it looks like polished.
Yeah, it's gonna give you more of an idea of what kind of polish it's gonna take. Isn't that wild?
It is wild.
I just love it. I mean, it's just so, and the gold tiger's eye and the blonde tiger's eye just blend together very, 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 complement each other so well. I just really love this look. It almost has like an amber feel to it. You know, like an amber look, like a butterscotch amber feel to it.
Speaking of amber, it's coming up. It's a perfect, perfect
like
segue. I have amber on the mind.
One of the craziest amber things you're gonna see ever. All right.
And then we have another tiger's eye necklace also that's graduated beads.
I love that on Valerie.
So you're going to be able to layer, everybody. You've got earrings, you've got bracelets, amber coming up. This is your 36 inches. So this is kind of the capsule of tiger's eye collection for Jay's visit. This one is brand new. You've wanted the longer